What's needed now is some insight to fly.
Yeah.
Well, that happened on its own. Hey, hopefully everybody, somebody.
Oh my goodness.
If you're out there, sorry about the lateness and tech confusion. This is
I think we're doing pretty good.
We're doing
pretty
okay.
good.
Yeah, between the two of us, I think we got it going. If you're there, maybe post a comment, just say hi and tell us where you're tuning in from, because we can't tell right now. The joys of trying to stream on multiple platforms.
I know. It looks like there are some people, so welcome to the live stream, Sparks and Songs.
I'm gonna try to pull up something so I can see you. But yeah, if you don't know us, I'm Amanda LeMay, and this is my great friend Tina Jones.
Yay!
If you were expecting, oh yay, hi Emma.
Aw, Emma, beautiful Emma.
Of course she's there.
Yes.
With a glass of wine, I hope.
We are sipping on some beautiful mulled cider that Amanda brought over. So thank you very much. It's delicious. And we hope that you all out there have a warm beverage. So cheers.
Cheers
Yes.
to staying warm.
Staying warm and being with friends. Yes, we wish you could all be here in person.
Hey, Wayne. Yay. So glad. This is my friend Wayne I worked with in Jasper.
Oh, wow.
Many moons ago. So
cheers, Wayne.
Good music supporter in Wayne.
Oh, this is great. Ah,
so lovely.
It's working.
If anybody thought that either I shrunk or my fireplace got bigger, we are not actually in Berta. Thanks to the Arctic intrusion, they're calling it on the Weather Network. Arctic intrusion is what they're
darn Arctic. Always intruding. Hey,
it's supposed to get down to like -20 Celsius with the wind chill.
Yeah,
and that is nothing for Alberta, but for Gabriola, that is
it's life and death. Yeah. And to be honest, I think Berta, you're beautiful. Well, for those of you who don't know who Berta is or what Berta is, maybe you should explain.
Oh, yeah. I just assume everybody's met Berta, and that's not true. Berta's my ambulance that I live in.
Yeah.
So my 80 square foot aluminum box that is probably really cold right now.
Yes, it's going to be cold when you get home. But she has a beautiful living space in this gorgeous converted ambulance. And the intention was to be doing this live stream from the inside of Berta with the tiny little wood stove going. But we decided to err on the side of in-tune instruments and no frozen toes.
Yes. Yeah, I think it'll be a lot cozier. Oh, it looks like Emma says it's working on YouTube, but not so much on Facebook.
Okay. Should I go have a look? Is it over there?
Sure.
It looks like it's working on Facebook over there.
Okay. It's just not on the event. That's probably why.
Okay.
Well, hopefully we'll have people join on there as long as they can get to mine. You added the link, right?
I did.
Yeah. All right.
I can go troubleshoot there for a second if you want to tell a story. Hang on.
A story. What stories? I guess I can explain sort of the idea behind this. Just wanted to create a little bit of a space to celebrate the less heavy things in life that are going on. So I know so many interesting and lovely people, and I wanted to share them with my friends from all over the world. So I invited Tina to do this one session with me where we're just going to talk about little things that light us up and that make life seem a little bit less heavy in these really hard days, and just get people singing and hopefully just have a good chill time where, you can stay in your pajamas.
Woohoo, pajamas. I love pajamas. I'm just making sure that this is happening, and I think it is. So this is as much
Okay.
as we can do.
Okay, yay.
Oh, and
Well,
Bella wants to chime in too.
Zulus, I don't know if you know Zulus found us.
Oh,
by
that's
clicking on my
wonderful.
name.
Thank you,
Yay.
Zulus.
Way to troubleshoot.
Yeah, Zulus
And
is
Daddy's
waiting.
here too. Awesome.
Oh, good. Okay, we're just
Okay, so it's not working on the phone, on Facebook. All these incredible learnings.
all these learnings.
Well, we're glad you're here.
Yeah, thrilled.
Do you want to just start with a song, or do you?
I think we should start with a song.
Yeah,
Who all wants a song? I think it's a good idea. Let's do a song.
let's do a song.
So Amanda and I met because when I love this
Oh,
story.
I was like, we're not doing that song right away. Are we? We gotta save our meet cute
Yes,
for
okay,
later.
right?
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Because there's a song
There's-
associated
It is
with
good.
it.
Good one.
But it is. We've only known each other for about a year now, just over a year. I think our banjoversary was
Yeah.
in November.
Yeah, we're banjo babes, and that's how we
Yeah.
connected. And like, what better way to connect?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I took a few lessons from Tina last November, and we've been hanging out and having a good time ever
She's
since.
just rocking the banjo, so she don't need no lessons.
Ha-ha.
Okay, so we're gonna start out with a cover.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
Yes. I
Okay.
don't know. Am I playing this one? Or
You can if you want.
We'll see.
That's up to you. Oh, I love it. Aw, look, somebody says hi, bestie.
Yeah. Oh,
Love
Chris,
you.
Chrissy. Hi. And Danny.
That's
Those
so
are my
lovely.
friends since the 6th grade. Those are my best friends since the 6th grade.
So
And see,
sweet.
I have the most incredible people in my life. So
Yes,
lucky.
you are fortunate.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you guys will know this song for sure. So
Okay.
then take it away, Tina.
And feel free to sing along at home. Just sing to your heart's content, especially if nobody else is in the room. I've been trying to do it right. I've been living a lonely life. I've been sleeping here instead. I've been sleeping in my bed. Sleeping in my bed.
So show me family, all the love that I would bleed. I don't know where I belong. I don't know where I went wrong. I can write a song.
Yeah, saying I belong with you. You belong with me. You're my sweetheart. I belong with you. You belong with me. You're my sweetheart. I don't think you're right for him. Think of what it might have been if we took a bus to Chinatown. I was standing on Canal and Bowery. You'd be standing next to me, saying I belong with you. You belong with me. You're my sweetheart. take you right for him. Thinking what it might have been if we took a bus to Chinatown. I'd be standing on Canal and Bowery, and you'd be standing next to me. Sing it out, sing it. I belong with you, you belong with me. You're my sweetheart. I belong with you, you belong with me. You're my sweetheart. Oh, I belong with you, you belong with me. You're my sweetheart. I belong with you, you belong with me. You're my sweetheart.
Beauty.
That was so fun.
That was so good.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, we're getting lots of cute little hearts
getting lots
and
of love.
loves. And...
From Mary Darling, also a Jasperite.
Oh,
I know.
Cool.
I've known some people for so long. And Tony, who we wouldn't know each other if it wasn't for Tony.
That's true.
But again, we're going to get to that story later.
Mum's the word. We have stories to tell, folks.
Yay.
And Sparks and Songs.
Yeah. Okay. Go back to why did I want to do this again?
The why, the how, the where.
The
We
why,
already
the
know
how,
the
the
where.
where.
We're at my house, by the way. We didn't actually mention that.
No. Yeah. Thank goodness. So
And here's little Bella. Bella's gonna take her seat right in front of the wood stove, where every little wiener dog should. Good girl, Bella.
yeah. Thanks to the Arctic intrusion, and we're not in Berta, as I mentioned before everybody was here, but Tina has stepped up and is the perfect host. I was supposed to be hosting her, but she stepped in and is hosting everything, so it's very lovely and cozy. We've got animals to keep us company,
we do.
and hopefully lots of stories.
Yeah, well, and it's interesting too, because these days when somebody says, hey, maybe we should do it at your place, I go, absolutely. It's such an honor. It's a treat. So I was looking forward to Berta, and Berta is we can be doing this anywhere in Berta. However, we need it to be at least above freezing.
Yeah, I think 0 would still be a bit of a struggle,
Yeah,
but we'd
0.
be able to make it.
Zero tolerance.
0 tolerance.
So, and welcome to those of you who just tuned in. We already played one song. We're going to play a bunch more songs, and we're going to tell some stories and hopefully, laugh a bunch.
So if you're just joining, feel free to add in the comments, because we can't actually see everybody that's here unless you put a little comment and tell us that you're here.
Yes.
So let us know what you're sipping on and
yes.
where you're tuning in from.
Cheers. A little bit of apple cider, mulled apple cider. It's warm. Even though it's like really smoking hot right in front of the wood stove. It's wonderful. I'm not complaining at all.
Yeah, it's going to be a shock when I get back in Berta later.
It is. I know you're going to have to crank up your little tiny cubic mini wood stove.
So I mentioned Tina is my friend, but I also did not mention what a talented, incredible musician she is, which obviously you just saw. But she does a lot of like amazing solo work. She also sings in a fantastic disco band.
Yes, I've been playing in a disco band since I was 20 years old.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So just a few years ago.
Just a couple years.
Not that long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, the band has been together almost 30 years.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's unbelievable. So maybe there are some Wonder Red fans tuning in. We've stretched time and space as a disco band. So yeah.
And
Thank you.
yeah, so many other projects. You're always like singing with a new band or like doing a chanting workshop.
Right. Yes. Yeah. That's something that we're doing with a band with a trio Say So. That's happening at the last weekend of this month. So
In Nanaimo, right?
Yeah. At Bethlehem Center, and it's going to be lovely, and it's hosted by Leah Hokinson, who is the chantress extraordinaire. So that should be great.
Yeah, because that was one of the reasons of doing this. I just find music so healing, and I feel like we're all in need of a lot of healing right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of heaviness in the world. So if we can lighten things up in any way, that's the most important thing. So
And
thanks for joining, everybody.
Yeah.
This is lovely. We've got a bunch of lovely folks here, so that's delightful.
Yeah. So again, if you have any questions for us or just want to comment and say hi, just add the comment and hopefully it'll come through. We're testing out a new streaming software, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, and we're pros, so Amanda's
She's
the
a pro.
pro. I saw when you were like, no, you're the pro. That we had a little bit of technical glitch, and you know what? We're here. That's all that matters.
There you go. So do you want to do an original then?
Sure, I would love to. So both Amanda and I are singers, songwriters, and Amanda has actually you've been such an inspiration to me since we started hanging out. At one point, I remember you messaged me and you were like, I'm doing this songwriting thing that's happening and do you want to join? And
Did I say it with such force?
No, you didn't. Would you like to join in on this songwriting? They didn't call it a boot camp, did they?
Oh, it was like maybe a master class, a week long.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was fun. And I had lots of great ideas, but Amanda was just this force. I think you pumped out like 5 songs or something like that as a result.
Maybe 2.
I know, but I was just like, you are just, it was amazing. So, and it was a really fun way to keep accountable to one another. So I really appreciated that. And so if y'all folks, if you have a chance to do something like that, an online course or anything that might be, to do with creativity or something you've always wanted to do with a friend, because it really helps.
Yeah.
So my inspiration pal over here. Okay. So this is a song that's off of my record that I released in 2016, which feels like light years away now. But I wrote this song. It's called Big Sky, and it in where we live, there's not a lot of sky because we have a lot of trees, which is wonderful. I love trees, and I'm so grateful. And sometimes when we go to the beach, it's just, you get that experience where you're like, wow, everything just opens right up, and there's this beautiful big sky that is just so inspiring. So this is a song that came through when I was house sitting many years ago, just right across the street from the beach on Gabriel Island. Lovely. Amanda's going to make a little comment, and I'll start. Big sky and a wandering eye. Will it fall apart, or will I take flight? What's needed now? What's needed now is some insight to go inside, to go inside, to go inside, to go inside. Reaching up to the stars, I never felt I could be on par. Now there's so much regret in my heart. I gotta get back to that body part. What's needed now? What's needed now is some insight to go inside, go inside.
So beautiful. I agree with
Thank
Jennifer.
you.
Jennifer says beautiful voice.
Oh, thank you.
And
Thank you very much.
it is amazing. I get like mesmerized when
Aw.
you're singing. She's very hard to sing with because it's just so absorbing. Get lost in your voice. It's
Oh,
so
man.
awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for being here. And Courtney for chasing us through the internet and finding.
Oh my gosh. That's some tenacity.
Yeah.
you.
Yes. So learning all kinds of tech things tonight, which is great. But thank you for your persistence in finding
Aw.
us here. And happy belated birthday, Courtney.
Oh, happy birthday, Courtney.
I still think it's birthday week, maybe. So you can still be celebrating.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I hope everybody's having a happy new year and all the things that go along with that. We had originally planned this for December, and then the dreaded, season of colds attacked. And I'm actually glad we postponed because there was so much going on for everybody at that time. And
Mhm.
post New Year's is always such a nice time, and things seem to slow down, although maybe they haven't really slowed down. The weeks seem to be like just rocketing by, especially when there's so little daylight.
Yeah, it seems to be going fast. I'm trying to do my best to like ease into the new year very gently, but there's so many things I'm excited about. So
Oh, okay. Do you
yeah.
want to share anything that you're excited about?
I don't know. Yeah, the whole point actually was to talk about the sparks of things that light you up and following your curiosity. That's actually, I decided my theme for the year is curiosity. So approaching every
Oh.
experience, every conversation, everything with curiosity, because it's a lot easier than placing expectations on it. And
Yeah, that works.
yeah.
I like that. The
Yeah.
year of curiosity.
Yeah, and especially if you're in conversation with someone that has like a different point of view than you, instead of going in with a goal of like, I need you to believe this because I believe it to be true. I'm just gonna be curious. Why do you believe that thing that I so don't believe?
Interesting. No, I like that idea.
Yeah,
Because then it's more expansive, it feels.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but the other benefit of approaching everything with curiosity is just doing all kinds of interesting things, like that songwriting workshop that you were talking about. I don't even know how it came across my sphere, but it piqued my curiosity. So I signed up. It was a different kind of songwriting approach. It had a lot to do with like chakras.
Yeah, it was unique. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really neat. And there's lots that I took from it too. But
yeah.
So the curiosity piece, it was contagious. So that was great.
Yeah. And it always, like, to me, following my curiosity has like never failed to lead me somewhere super interesting, which my whole spark for, if lots of my friends know that I ended up living in an ambulance because I wanted to bake bread.
Yes, makes perfect sense, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Which is a longer story. I'm not gonna go through all that here because we want to play some songs.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm gonna grab my other instrument and
yeah.
start tuning it up. But I'm certainly glad that you decided to live in an ambulance and bake bread, because otherwise we would not have met.
Exactly. So that's where I was going with this. I would, if I hadn't wanted to bake sourdough and learn from different microbakers across the Canada and the US, I would have never converted an ambulance. I would have never moved in. I wouldn't have had it when COVID happened and the borders were closed. So I had to find the warmest place in Canada, which I thought was here.
It is here most of the time.
Until today, may I repeat, it's supposed to go down to -20, which
Arctic intrusion.
So I ended up on Gabriola, which I never would have if it wasn't for bread and ambulance and all these things. And when I got to Gabriola, I because of the bread thing, I met the baker's neighbor, Tony Grove, a
Yeah.
wonderful, another talented,
Tony's
super cool friend.
tuned in.
Yeah, he did say hello earlier.
Oh,
so
good,
hopefully
good.
he's still
Great,
around.
and we have more people tuning in. So
Yeah.
Bridget's here. Hi, Bridget. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Yay! And then maybe Sandy can.
And hopefully Sandy, who's
Yes.
like is he in New Zealand right
Who's
now?
in Mexico.
He's in Mexico. Okay, not that far, but still. Somewhere warmer than
I
here.
think. Anyway, go ahead. Yeah. So keep going.
Anyway, through
You-
all
you
of
met
this,
the baker's neighbor.
I met the baker's neighbor, became friends, everything shut down, and he invited me to stay on the island because there was nowhere else to go.
Oh, man.
Terrible place to be stuck in this paradise of,
Yeah.
forest and ocean and
Yes.
amazing artists.
Yes.
Um,
And nature.
But I was saying that officially have known Tina for just over a year, but we actually met almost 3 years ago.
Yes. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Do you want to say how we met?
Well,
Or do I
okay.
want you say it?
Okay, I'll say it. So I am an avid cold water swimmer, and so is Amanda, actually. So that's another bonding piece that we have. And if there's a sunny day, it doesn't matter what time of year, you will find me on a beach somewhere, usually with very little, if any, clothes on. Especially there's a few beaches on Gabriola that I tend to frequent quite a bit because they're pretty private and there's little nooks and crannies you can kind of duck into. And I saw these two people. Was it wintertime?
It must have been.
I think
yeah.
it was wintertime
Yeah.
because, but on a sunny day at certain beaches in the winter, you can go and it feels like it's 20 degrees. So I was in my birthday suit. It was probably of the month of my birthday in February. And all of a sudden I saw Tony and somebody else walking down the beach because I know Tony lives near one of my favorite beaches. And so I just maybe covered up with a towel or something like that. And then all of a sudden somebody's, oh, hi, Tina, because it came around a rock or something. He said, oh, this is my friend Amanda. She plays banjo. This is my friend Tina. She plays banjo. And I was like, oh, wow. And the rest is history.
So I basically met Tina when she was naked. Is how the story goes.
Yes.
But the really funny thing about that is the day before, like not a word of a lie, the day before, Tony and I were in your neighborhood driving to drop off something as an accountant. And he said, oh, that's my friend Tina's house. You have to meet Tina.
Oh, I love
And there she
that.
was, naked on the beach the next
That's
day.
so sweet.
And it took us like 2 years to actually become friends after that.
I think you did a lot of traveling.
Yeah.
And it was the COVID seasons. That was
Yeah.
It was tricky. So, and I'm so glad we have connected.
I know. It was very cool. But yeah, as she said, I am also an avid cold water swimmer, I guess. Anyway, in recent, maybe I guess post-corporate job years, I have become obsessed with spending as much time naked in nature as I can.
I wholeheartedly support this.
It's if you haven't done it for whatever reason, I mean, I say make that a goal for 2024. If you haven't spent any time naked in nature, do it. If it has to be somewhere nobody sees you, that's fine. Figure it out. It's totally worth it. It's just like a connection that you can't possibly imagine until you've done it. And then you wonder, why would I ever put on a soggy bathing suit?
Soggy bathing suits are the worst. Oh my gosh. And they don't start soggy, but they end up soggy, that's for sure. if you're
Yeah.
in the ocean.
So I'm gonna play a song about that. This actually came out of another songwriting workshop
Oh, good.
that I did in Silva Bay in Burnet.
Amazing.
Anyway,
Okay.
Um,
So this next tune is a song that Amanda wrote, and
yes, yeah. So an original, and let's say hi to Adam who just joined us. To Adam Larson,
Yay. And
Thanks for
talent
coming.
extraordinaire.
Yeah.
From the
Infinite
Atom Band, who just played a sold-out show in Gabriel.
I'm so sad I missed it.
I know,
The
same.
pictures look amazing.
Sam, you need to do another show, Adam. Okay.
More shows.
Yes.
Okay.
Here we go.
So we'll get right into this one. I walk to the river, dipping my toes. That's where I take off all of my clothes and wear the cool silver water like a flowing dress, wrapping around my hips and my breast. And I ask you, friend, have you ever been so free? I ask you, do you know what it is to be naked naked in nature, wild as the Salish Sea. Naked in nature, the way we were born to be. Naked in nature, naked in nature. So tell me now, where did it all go wrong? They had me working in a suit instead of beating a drum. My feet found their way back to stony shores, left the concrete sidewalks and their money wars. Wide open space, skin in the breeze. The rain is pouring down and it feels so good to be naked in nature, wild as the Salish Sea. Naked in nature, the way we were born to be. Naked in nature, naked in nature. So wash away layers of pain, invaded by a culture that has lost its way. Find the raw remembrance, nature and self, one and the same, yeah, there's nothing else. One day you will be reclaimed. So why deny yourself the pleasure it can bring to be naked in nature, wild as the Salish Sea. Naked in nature, the way we were born to be. Naked in nature, wild and free. Sorry. Naked in nature. Something. Naked in nature. 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 Ah, that was fun.
Oh, I love it. I
Love that I like switch things on her at the end. So,
No, it was brilliant.
before you switch, because I think you're switching that, but or are you singing that?
No.
I don't know. Will you talk about your
Oh,
beautiful
this is
instrument that I
this is
obsessed with?
okay. So for folks that are not familiar with banjos, this is a banjo. A lot of people say, "Oh, nice guitar. That's strange." It is a banjo. It's a 5-string banjo. You can see this short guy there, but it's made out of a gourd. You can see it's like an actual vegetable, and it has the little. Now,
So
and
amazing.
this instrument was made by the Romeros, who live in Horsefly, British Columbia. My other banjo was made by them as well. I'm very fortunate, like extremely fortunate to have 2 Romero banjos. They have an extreme waiting list, and I just happen to have gotten on in early days. And this was my COVID gift to myself. I thought, what the heck, I'm just going to buy this instrument because it was what I thought was, fairly reasonably priced, and it was in American dollars. So it was a bit more expensive, and I'm so glad I did because it was a really great, challenging instrument to learn through those times of spending a lot of time by myself at home.
What a great thing to tool around on.
Yeah, so it's been really lovely, and I chose to get it made without frets, so it's got flush frets. You can see the little marked frets on there, but it's a fretless instrument, which has been the most darn challenging thing you could even imagine.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna tune.
And non-stringed instrument players are like, what are you talking about?
Well, the frets give you something to use as a guide.
A guide to know exactly where you're supposed to position. Yeah. But yeah, all the stringed instrument players out there are like, oh yeah. Why would you do that to yourself?
Why would you do that to but it's been a really great learning curve, and I'm happy to report that it's getting easier. Almost 4 years later.
It sounds amazing. I just love the tone on it.
Me too. And it's actually, if you can hear, it's tuned low, so it's actually tuned lower than a normal banjo, which is you'll hear in a second, which makes it that much more juicy to play.
Juicy.
Yeah, so I
That's a
love
great word.
it is. It just feels so darn juicy, but my other one feels just as juicy, but just in a different way.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, this
We're
is
gonna-
so fun. The time is flying by.
I know. Well, we were about 10 minutes late, so.
That's okay. And you know what? Danielle says that last song is her favorite song of
Aw.
yours, and I agree. I think
Thanks.
it's my favorite song of yours too. And it's inspired by this beautiful island.
Yeah. Actually, it's the first song I wrote here when I got out here.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Adding
Yeah.
it to my wishes. Oh, you mean being
Oh,
naked in nature?
No,
Yeah.
curious. Oh, adding. Yeah, Danny, are you adding being naked in nature to your wishes, or are you adding, curiosity? No, it's definitely the naked part.
I think so too. I'm curious about being
She's
naked.
actually the only person that has a naked in nature T-shirt or
Oh.
tank top because I made her one
Really?
as a prototype. So if anyone else wants a naked in nature shirt, put it in the comments and we'll make it happen.
But it's kind of an oxymoron though, because if you wouldn't be wearing it if you were actually truly naked in nature.
Right? Well, you can wear it where it's illegal not to wear it.
Right. I
And then
guess.
take it off. Or a tote bag. I also thought of a tote bag because you still, you're going to want to bring your water, your beverages.
That's
to
true.
the beach.
You need to stay hydrated.
And if you have no pockets, because you're naked.
I love it.
So
Okay.
tote bags it is. Tote bags.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Sign me up.
Hey,
Okay. This is
Shizuko's
lovely.
here.
Okay, so people are finding the feed. Thank you so much for your
Yes.
patience,
Yeah.
and we're really grateful that you're here and hopefully enjoying this. So
Yeah, extra points for the people that, had to hunt for this.
yes, it's true. I need those.
Oh, yeah.
words.
Okay.
I'm full disclosure, folks. I'm going to be looking at the screen that's just down here for the words, but
And I'm gonna forget to look at them and not
Well,
mess
just-
them up.
we'll be fine. Yeah, it's good. We can. Oh, and look at your cute little ukulele.
Oh yeah, this was my gift to myself when I went traveling. I had quit my job at a bank and was going traveling for 9 months, and I couldn't imagine. Then I only played guitar, and I couldn't imagine going like 9 months without touching a stringed instrument. So I bought this so it could fit in my backpack.
And it looks like a mini guitar with
Yeah.
the cutaway and everything.
It's even got like a little. You can amp it up and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, this thing has been to like Nicaragua and
Wow.
Belize and like
This girl.
Paris. It's been
That's
everywhere.
amazing. That's so sweet.
Yeah, I love this little
Yeah,
guy.
it is lovely. Yeah, and Amanda's mom made the most sweetest little
Oh,
case for
yeah.
it. But yeah, it's
Yeah, we'll do the art plug for my mom.
Yeah.
How
I wonder if your mom's-
lovely.
Isn't that so cute?
is it to be like in a creative family that,
Yeah,
of sweet
it's
people?
So
that-
delightful. Let's make sure we're in tune. I'm a little bit flapped.
Are you? I am very likely out of tune. Can I reach my tuner?
I have this one. We tune because we care, people.
And because we're sitting in front of a fire.
Yeah, it's and Bella's happy about that. She's fast asleep. She was actually snoring audibly. You might. I don't think she's snoring.
Snoring's better than barking.
It's true.
Hopefully.
She has only barked once in this
Yeah.
live stream. So. Okay. Well, this
Pretty
next song we're gonna do is one you might recognize, and if you do, sing along at home. It is a cover. It's a really fun tune that Amanda suggested, and I'm really glad that you did.
Me too. I think.
Okay.
All right. Lie down right here beside me just for a minute. Slip your shoes on, hunker down beneath the covers and close your eyes. Lie down, just tumble into these loving arms and tell me something that happened today while you were working across the city. Lie down, just mosey over up to the middle and whisper sweetly. Those little words are worth repeating over and over. You wake easy at 5 o'clock, heart attack, oh no, bellowing clock radio. I stay sleeping, a pillow crease embedded on my cheek. You're up and you're smiling at me. shoes off and hunker down here beneath the covers and close your eyes. Since you have been away, dear, my arm still reaches to the place where you used to lay your heavy head and close your eyes. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
We did it. That was so fun. That was a song
Um,
called Lie Down. Is it Lie Down?
Lie down, yeah. The Good Lovely.
The Good Lovelies. Yeah, they came to Gabriola a couple
Oh,
of years
really?
ago. Yeah, it was fantastic. It was so cool.
I've never
Great to
seen them.
see live. And they are 3-part harmonies, and they're all multi-instrumentalists, and so cool.
And ever evolving. Like every
Yes.
album that comes out is like quite different
Yeah.
than the last, which I appreciate.
I
don't
love
know.
that.
Yeah.
Do you think you're gonna make that record?
We'll see.
I would love it if you did.
Thanks.
Yeah, and if you ever wanted help recording, I
Okay.
would totally
Well,
be there.
I feel so at home here. So.
That's a good thing. We have some other things. Oh, Jennifer Laidley. Ah, you're so lovely. Thank you. My friend Jennifer, she is like the harmony extraordinaire.
Oh,
She is
yeah.
such a talented
You
singer.
join us for the third part.
Yeah, girl. I hope you were singing that third part. Although the ooze at the end, we kept on going boop doop 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 up and down.
I know.
Yeah, which was fun.
It's like I like all different notes in that, and
Yeah,
I do all three parts.
That's good though. That's a good thing. Okay, let's see. Nice harmonizing.
That's
Cute.
my mama.
Oh my gosh,
My
really?
mama. Yeah.
Of course. Thank you, Mom. That's so lovely.
Talk about someone that like follows their curiosity and like what lights them up, their spark. My mom is one of the leads in a play in April at 69 years old, and she's doing
That's fantastic.
she's doing all the fun stuff and being
Congratulations.
creative and amazing. And she blew them out of the water.
Of course
for-
she did.
for that role. So I can
Yes. That's good. That's so sweet. I love that.
Oh, and my sister's here too.
Oh,
Lise.
wonderful.
Hi.
Oh, so
Oh yeah, you know we've been complaining about how not complaining, but
Yes.
addressing how cold it is with,
with
this
the Arctic
intrusion.
intrusion.
But Alberta just is getting it so much worse.
I'm so sorry. I'm so
But
sorry.
you're more prepared than we are.
Yeah, without question. Yeah, like we have so much above ground plumbing on Gabriola. So
Yeah.
tonight, hoping the power doesn't go out, and we're going to be running taps.
Yeah, actually, that's something we can celebrate. By now, we've had snow here and like really windy, and usually by now the power is out. So cheers!
Cheers.
Thanks for showing up, and
Because
Must
we're
be
powered. We're
good
still powered.
vibes because we're still here.
Yes, we are. And thank you for tuning in. I think we got a couple more songs. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes,
Mm.
I love this one.
Oh,
It's
cool.
yours.
I just have to make sure it's so interesting. As you can see, we're by the fire. It's starting to go down, but that's okay. You're right. You're warm enough.
Oh, I'm warm enough.
Okay. Well, I'm warm enough indeed. Yeah, and sometimes these instruments.
Sorry, Lee says it's minus 38.
Okay, that's. I'm really sorry to hear that. The only time I've experienced that is when I was in Churchill, Manitoba, and it was minus 45, and we were not prepared.
I mean, it just
No
hardly
question.
seems survivable. So
It was an experience, and I was so glad to come home after that. It was really cool though, but
Yeah.
minus 38. That's, my dad lives in Edmonton, and he's really quite funny, and he often will say, "Oh, it's +5 here today," or something like that. I'm like, we don't bother saying the plus because it's almost always above 0.
not today, folks.
Not today, folks. Yeah. So for you Gabrielans listening, batten down the hatches, flush your toilet, grind some coffee just in case the power goes out. That's a
Yeah.
big one.
Put water in
Yeah.
containers.
Yeah. Have your water ready, and
Yeah.
if you can, run your taps a little bit tonight so that you don't get none of them freezing pipes.
Oh man.
Okay, this next tune we're gonna play is as an original that I wrote, and I released in my EP that I released in 2019, and the EP is called "If You Choose," and it was a really fun one to do. And this tune is a really fun one to do, and it's kind of a bit angsty. It's funny, like most of my songs are really like a bit, contemplative, but this one is it's
I love this one.
Oh, thank you.
The first time I saw you play, and then the second time I saw you play, I was like, I hope she plays that song. I hope she plays.
Oh,
that
funny.
song.
It's interesting when you play at open mics. Sometimes it's like, there's songs that you play, and you probably have this experience that you kind of end up playing a lot because it's a fun song and it feels good under your hands, or you feel like playing it. And I always wonder, I'm like, did I play this at the last time I played in an open mic or something like that?
Are people sick of it?
And really, for the most part, most people wouldn't even either remember but so. That's not good. Okay. This is a song called yeah, exactly. A song called Send Me Out to Sea, and you're welcome to hop on any harmonies that feel right in the moment. Sailing out on a windless sea, is there anyone to rescue me? Trying desperately to feel at home, and I'm just feeling alone. Wishing for wind now blowing in, will it bring relief from a relentless pull on my skin? Will this begin, or is this the end? The plague of pain from original sin. So chuck me in the water, send me out to sea. Now will I flail and falter? Will it set me free? Will it set me free? Think about the love you left behind. I can't stand to calm my wandering mind. I didn't know that it hit the ground running. Sure didn't know I was going. Praying for rain now falling again. Will it bring relief from this grief and this pain? Well, I know where I've been and I know where I'm going. Gotta get it together again. So chuck me in the water, send me out to sea. Now will I flail and falter? Will it set me free? Will it set me free? Yes, it set me free. Yes, it set me free. Yes, it set me free. So chuck me in the water, wind me out to sea. Now will I flail and falter? Will it set me free? So chuck me in the water and send me out to sea. Will I flail and falter? Will it set me free? Oh yes, it set me free. Ooh, thanks for
I
the
love that.
harmonies. That was great.
Yay! I joined.
You did. That was brilliant. I love it.
That was fun. I do love that song. So
Thanks.
good.
It's fun to play.
Angsty, hey?
It's angsty, but it's like, and I dig in, and I'm like, and it's like my instrument's always out of tune when I'm done, and everything's
Oh,
stupid.
man.
But that's okay because I think I'll play my other instrument for the last time.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh! Look at you guys, folks.
I know. It's almost 7. It's almost
Um,
7 already.
And some folks have just newly tuned in too because I see some new numbers. So welcome if you're just tuning in right now. My name's Tina Jones.
I'm Amanda LeMay.
How can you tell that we've both done voiceover work?
Oh, yeah.
It's so
We
funny.
just like switch into that mode.
Yeah, mine is.
That's so funny.
Yes, it is funny.
Well, yeah, thanks everybody for joining us
Yeah,
this whole time. We
yeah.
will play another song. This last one is funny because it is my favorite of the covers.
Oh,
which
is it?
Well, it is now, but that's a huge surprise to me. How many of you, like, if you have any of these songs that you've totally like heard played too many times, or you've been forced to play too many times, go ahead and put that in the comments.
It's true.
'Cause for me, one of them is Time After Time.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Like the if you're lost, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
look. Okay, really?
We did it as part of a ukulele choir that I was in, and like way over practiced, did many performances, and I don't want to hear that song ever again.
Yeah, it's tricky when that happens because it can ruin a good song.
Yeah.
Oh.
And go ahead.
I'm gonna send you a version
Yeah.
by Tuck and Patty.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
That
if
was fun.
anybody can turn it around for me, it's you, because the one we're gonna play next also was ruined by that. I love that ukulele choir. I had so much fun with them, and I miss playing with them dearly. But Stand By Me, maybe it was ruined before them. So
Yeah.
I just vividly remember every time someone would request playing Stand By Me in that choir, and I was like, no, not this one again. Because it's such a beautiful song, but I don't know.
I know
lost the love
it's a
for it.
tricky one when you overdo, and this happens when you're a performer. I think if you're an actress too. Rachel or Rochelle?
Yeah, either. She goes by either.
Okay. No,
Rachel Lumet.
love. That is clawhammer. It's clawhammer, and it's the same style that Amanda plays on banjo too. So
Only it sounds so much better when you do
well,
this.
I just
That's
dig in
not
a little bit
self-deprecating. You just
because there's
yeah.
and even though there's one style, there's so many different ways to
Yeah.
approach it. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's
Yeah.
beautiful and I love it.
thank you. And thanks Jennifer. That and Carol. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
hi,
hey,
Carol.
Carol.
Thank you for tuning in. Yes, that's a song that I love playing, and it's so interesting how when you've written a song, and I'll just say one more thing about an original, is it has a meaning when you write it, but then the meaning changes as you play it. It's really
totally.
strange. Yeah.
I've had songs where I start off thinking it's about one thing,
Yes.
and by the end it is something completely different too. So
Totally.
they have lives of their own.
Yeah, and then sometimes the cover will become yours as well. Like
Yeah.
that's one thing that I
Which
found over
this
the years.
one I totally believe. This is yours now, forevermore. I have it on my phone, just a raw recording that Tina sent me, and I just listened to it for fun. So not to hype this one up too much.
So sweet, no pressure. Just kidding.
But it's just like the way you play it, and the gourd banjo is so beautiful.
It's a
So-
lovely. I love playing this instrument, and I'm getting better and more confident playing it. And I highly encourage anybody, if you're thinking about taking up a new instrument, doesn't matter how old you are, just go for it because it's good for your brain
Yes. Oh my gosh.
and it gives you something to kind of. I mean, with music never ends. You're always going to keep learning.
Mhm.
And learning is really amazing, and it's good for our brains. It's good for just our general well-being.
Sounds are healing.
Sounds are very healing. And sparky sounds are really important.
Sparky sounds.
So stay tuned. There might be more of things like this in the
Maybe.
future.
Yeah. And nobody's fessing up to songs that have been ruined. So we'll just
Oh, okay.
we'll just go on to this song that you've unruined for me.
Okay. Oh, this is fun. Aw.
Oh,
Thank you, Lena. Thank you, Lena. That's so sweet. We've had a really lovely time too.
Yeah, it's been so lovely. I wish we
Yeah.
could see everybody's faces. That would be the only thing that would make it better, but I'll take this. It's
Yeah, and it's Zoom is the only option. We've had enough of Zoom, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. And Lisa says, let me have a digital tip. Oh, yeah, right. We forgot about a little digital.
Oh yeah, it's there because I did want. Oh, this is so awesome. We said the dogs were going to join in with some
Oh my
squeaky
gosh.
toys, and
Bella.
at the last minute, she's held off till 7:00, and now she's like, "I'm joining the band."
Oh my gosh. I hope that's not too audible for you.
Too
little Bella the weirdo.
distracting.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah. So we wanted to create sort of this space to get together and just share music and joy and kind of on a cold dark night. But
Yes.
so there's no pressure to tip at all, but there were people asking how to support this, and yeah, there's little tech things that need paying for to do something as simple as this. But
Yeah, and Amanda's really been on top of it. And the next time I think it'll be even more streamlined, which is great.
yeah,
So-
hopefully keep getting better every time.
So thanks for your support, everybody.
Yeah. So the link is on the screen. If you're interested, you can just go there, and it's super simple if you feel like supporting. And we're just happy you came either
Yeah,
way.
Thrilled. Absolutely thrilled. I'm trying to find a comfy way.
Oh, yeah.
This banjo does this thing, whoop, but I think we're good now. Okay,
Right.
so here we are with "Stand by Me." And this is a really great friendship song.
Yeah.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, and mountains should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me.
So pretty.
We did it. We did it. Thank you, everybody. And
Thanks,
we hope
Jen.
that you are having a beautiful evening and just staying warm and dry,
Yeah.
and that the power stays on and your pipes stay flowing. I mean,
Yeah. May your water your water and your power stay flowing,
Yes.
and your toes warm.
Indeed. And then I'm going to put another log on this fire because it's almost out. Yeah.
Thanks everybody so much for joining. And
Thank you,
yeah,
my friend.
if you have any sort of comments or feedback or something you'd like to see, planning on doing these monthly with different guests. We'll see.
It's such an
Um,
honor that you invited me.
Oh my gosh, I am so lucky that you are so generous with your time and your talents. And
Oh my gosh.
I just love spending time with you.
I love hanging out with you too.
That's the best.
Thanks,
Aw.
Ugh.
Sending all that warm hug energy
Yeah.
to everybody.
May everybody be well. May your new year be easeful and abundant. And yeah, so stay tuned for more Sparks and Song with Amanda Lee.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a great
Bye.
night.
Oh,
La 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 la
Okay,
la la.
top
la.
it, top
I'm
it.
just gonna do this because I want to read.
Oh, lovely.
Big sky